Hey, you guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. So today we're going to explore the claim that credit card rewards are going away and why you don't need them in the first place. Okay, I saw an article that claims new legislation could result in credit card companies slashing their rewards. There's a lot that goes into this, so we're going to break it down. But what I want you to know is that this could be a good thing for you. Okay, let's take a look at the article. So the Credit Card Competition Act was introduced in June. So before we get into the bill, first, I want to kind of show you how credit cards work in a certain area, okay? So when you think about a merchant, when you go and buy something, let's just take my friend Mark, for example. Let's say Mark is buying groceries at Publix using a Visa credit card. When Mark goes to check out, Publix is charged an interchange fee, or a swipe fee is usually what it's called, by Visa. So this basically is a fee that the bank applies to Publix for using Visa's routing network to process the credit card transaction. So in many cases, the merchant, aka Publix, passes those fees onto the consumer by either inflating their prices or charging a transaction fee for credit cards. So there are two major credit card processors that merchants can use, and that is Visa and MasterCard. And since there are really only those two big companies processing credit card transactions, they kind of have a monopoly, meaning they can make their credit card fees whatever they want. So this bill is proposing that big banks that issue credit cards also offer a network of smaller processors to merchants. So that means that they wouldn't have to choose just between Visa and MasterCard. They could choose a smaller processor. And the banks in this network could also offer lower fees, making them more appealing to merchants. So this is where the credit card rewards come in. So if big banks are losing their business to smaller network banks, that means they're getting less money from swipe fees, and that decreases their profits. And when profits go down, you know what happens next. The fluff gets cut. So economists are predicting that banks could make up for this loss by offering less credit card rewards. And a lot of people are freaking out about this. But listen, you guys, the reality of credit card rewards is there to make you spend more money. So that extra money that you're spending to get the points for the airline miles could actually just be going to saving that money and using that money, your money, to buy the airline ticket instead of going into debt. So that's just one reason why you don't need a credit card. Let's just go over a few more. One argument I hear from a lot of people who use a credit card is, but Rachel, I pay mine off every single month. Well, although that would be perfect in the world if that was true, but Ramsey research found that 80% of Americans who have a credit card, half of those people have a balance and are racking up interest. So reason number one, you don't need a credit card, is that it's better to own than owe. When you owe money on a credit card, that means interest is piling up. You are spending more money. You are paying interest instead of earning interest with money, instead of keeping your own money and maybe investing it or saving it. The second reason that you don't need a credit card is that you can still shop online and in a store with your debit card. Yes, I have a debit card, and trust me, I shop. I love to shop, and I'm still shopping with a debit card. So that's my own money leaving my account. And even our great friends at Target, they have a debit card. So I have a Target debit card, but it's money coming right out of my account. So it's amazing. When you are spending your own money, you guys, studies have proven this, that you spend differently when it's your own money. All right, before I share the third reason, I want to tell you about a game that I have been loving, and that is Telestrations. You guys, playing games with your friends and family, it brings on such great memories and such great laughter if you have the right game. And let me tell you, Telestrations will bring out the laughter. Just picture like old school telephone and Pictionary all together as one, and it creates this like whole evening of fun. I have played it with friends and family, and you guys, it's great, especially if you're not great at drawing like me. You're still gonna love it. So start making memories today and purchase Telestrations at Walmart or wherever you buy games. All right, reason number 3 you don't need a credit card is that you have an emergency fund. Yes, that is our hope. Our steps when it comes to becoming financially secure is the baby steps. And the very first one on there is to get a $1,000 emergency fund. That means if you have a flat tire, then you actually have money in the bank to pay for that. Because what happens is when you don't have money saved and you don't have an emergency fund, then you have a flat tire and you swipe the credit card to fix it. So not only did you have a car issue, now you have a financial issue because you have a bill that you're gonna have to pay later on down the road. So it eliminates all of that. You are able to spend your own money. You are your emergency fund, which is great. And the final and the fourth reason that you don't need a credit card is that you have a budget. Yes, having a budget is so powerful. And I recommend using EveryDollar. You can get it for free, and it's a budgeting tool that helps you track every single dollar that you spend. And when you do this, you're gonna be able to see, okay, what can I afford and what can I not? Because with EveryDollar, again, it does the math for you. It even has a little graph per category so you can see how much am I spending. You can click on it. You can actually see the real numbers of how much do I have left in this category. And it keeps you on track from overspending and buying stuff that you can't afford. Because if you follow your budget, you follow your plan, you're going to win. So when credit cards are not a part of your life, you guys, you can live the way that you want to in such financial freedom. And sure, you may have to wait for some purchases, but that's okay. You can actually start to learn even to be content and have patience, which is really hard for a lot of us in our world today. But when you move at the speed of cash and you use your own money, it's amazing what produces inside of you. Okay, now I want you to share this video with a friend who might be kind of freaking out if they think that they're gonna lose their credit card rewards, and you can show them there's another way. All right, you guys, remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.